Welcome to Ship Nuggets. I want to continue on followership and income, and because I felt like the first video just kind of laid the foundation, now I want to kind of delve deep into. Yes, your followership determines your income. Do you know who you follow, what you follow, how you follow determines how much you make? It does. It determines whether you make a lot or whether you make less. Who you are following right now, the area and the organization that you're following right now. Listen, if you are, in a 9-to-5 situation, that's what's determining your income. So you can change that by changing who you follow. Many times people are so caught up on, I just want to be on my work, do my job and get my paycheck. But there may be another path, like I talked about in the video, your path to followership, that God may want you to follow, that may double your income, may triple your income. There may be a path that you now follow that will reduce your income, right? It is all followership. It is you making a decision to come alongside a situation or to come behind a situation and allow that situation to change your destiny, to influence you, to change your status. That is what followership really is. So this subject of followership is extremely important. If you're going to change your income, then you got to evaluate, what am I following? Where am I? Am I investing? Am I giving time and space to that thing that I'm following? Because the time that you also put in and the value that you put in that followership space determines your income. I remember myself, I'm like, look, I realized that I had not broken a cap, my income. I was only receiving and had all the education. Listen, it's not just your education that will increase your income. It's not just going to school. I have educated. I'm well educated to the glory of God. And because there was a time when I thought I would not be educated at all, but I'm educated to the glory of God. But do you know that my education did not really help me with income? It didn't. So if you're banking on just education, it may not help you. Sometimes experiences can help, and don't get me wrong, your education can help your income, right? In some cases, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to be extreme here. What I'm trying to say is this: that don't just bank on that. Don't bank on education. Don't bank on experience. It is purpose, and followership is linked to purpose. What you are following now, right, could lead. I hope it's leading you to your purpose. Because if what you're following is not leading you to your purpose, what you're engaged to, what you're allowing to influence you, if it's not adding value to you and encouraging you to move further in your purpose, then it will greatly affect you and your income. It will affect what you have, what's coming in. So it's very vital that you focus on that. Focus on that followership. Focus on that path that God has called you to do. Invest in it. Invest in that path. And as you invest in it, you will see the doors open for you. Now, some people will say, am I supposed to have income and all that? All I'm talking about is having enough and more than enough to do what God has called you to do. That's all I'm saying. And so if you know that you do not have enough and more than enough to do what God has called you to do, to take care of your family and take care of yourself and to be a blessing to others, then you need to really listen to what I'm saying. What am I allowing to influence my mind to thinking that I don't have value? You have value. I have value. So now we have to use that value to create opportunities and to create solutions that will help us. Every time when I'm working, people tell me when I fix things for them, because I'm into the technology space, they always tell me, that's why you make the big bucks. And sometimes I try to say, no. Then I thought about it, like, oh, that's true. That's why I make the big bucks. Because when you invest in that area that God has called you to do, and you are solving problems for people, the money will come. So following is also understanding what kind of problems I have been called to solve. That is also following. So that when we get to that spot and we begin to work it out and follow and allow people, allow philosophies, allow values to influence us to do this thing, it changes our mindset, it changes our approach to our work, and that creates values for others, which increases our income. That's simply the whole process. So I hope you got something out of this. Evaluate who you're following and how that links to your income. Evaluate all those influences around you and begin to take steps in that area. So till I see you again, let's keep sailing to the top.